thought he had good practices, and we're going to go with 7D tonight. So I feel like he's deserved to play, and he'll play.
7D with Duke out? Or,
yeah, Duclair will be out, so in Vol. So we'll have 11 forwards.
Is that in response to the way the Rangers got to that last game, or just what you feel is good for your group?
I think it's a bit of a response. They do a good job going at the net, so I think Maisie, in front of the net will help us.
Do you feel with Duke? Do you still feel like he's being affected by the injury, or is it?
I think it's a mix of both. The fact that he missed a lot of games, conditioning, and all this. I think it's good for him to practice and skate. We're going to need him down the road. We need everybody. So I think I told you guys we were not 100% happy with him. Now he needs to practice hard and be ready when he plays.
It's just with the amount of defensemen you have. Does it get to a point where you have 9? Is it too much, or with the rosters expanding, you like the options?
Well, right now, you saying 9, but Mike hasn't really, play, or we don't know if he's ready to play yet. So, but we deal with the players that we feel that are ready to play and help us to win games. The objective is to win those games, and that's all our focus is. Not who's playing or not playing. Who comes in and play well for us. That's what we want to focus on.
I don't know if you can think of it this way, but do you like the fact that there are more than a few players on this roster now who sort of feel like they have to prove it a little bit more to you? Siplikov had his playing time cut a little bit. Mayfield was out of the line a little bit. Now Duke's out eventually.
Yeah, it's a good question. My answer to this is we need everybody. We need everybody playing up to their level, and we're not asking someone to not be who is not. But we want everybody to play, to their level, and that's all we need. And honestly, it's a good stretch for us in a way that we're playing tonight the Rangers, and then we have Winnipeg tomorrow, and we're going on the road. It's a good opportunity to win some games, but like I said many, many times, we're going to focus on tonight and hopefully that everybody played to their level and we have a strong game.
I'm sure I know what you might say, but is there any thought in your mind that how you play tonight, how you play tomorrow might affect who you have on the team in California? Yeah. I told you this, a couple of times, if my aunt will be my uncle, and I will repeat the same thing. Yeah. I'm not worried about what's going to happen in California. I'm worried about tonight's game. Yeah.
Brock playing in game number 900.
Yes.
Not a lot of guys played 900 with one team. Just your thoughts on that milestone?
Well, impressive. That's the first word comes in my mind. Brock's been here for a long time now, and I was so happy to see him play in that Four Nation event, and he played well for Team USA, and he keep playing well. 2 goals last game with 1 assist. He's a leader on this club, and he's playing some very good hockey for us. So, it's nice to see someone play those 900 games with one team, but also play a major role on those teams.
At this point of the year, is it hard to almost balance, your team playing the way you want them to play versus getting the 2 points? The points are obviously critical.
I realize a lot of things lately. It's the 2 points, isn't it? It doesn't matter. When you play 6 games in 10 days, yeah, there's going to be some nights where you're going to say, okay, find a way to win the game. And I think that's what good teams does.
With Siplikov, you had said that you think he's more of a top 6 guy. Was there a thought of putting him on that top line instead of Pajot for a game like this?
No. We like the energy that Casey will bring with him. When you look back at some point in this season, I thought Bo and Pedro played really well together. So that's the beauty of trying things in the season. So sometimes you feel like you could go back to this and hopefully that they could play up to they played at that time.